actions are non-negotiable. Now you see it. Now you're operating from the matrix. Now you can construct anything in your favor. You puppet master life at that point. All you're thinking is how your energy is affecting others. Your actions are in alignment with the future you desire. Your thoughts are not being picked up by people as subconscious, passive negativity, so that you're always constructing the best relationships, putting out the best energy, best vibrations, because you're accountable to thought and accountable to energy. I was in the car the other day. I left my wallet. I wasn't even pissed. I wasn't even pissed at my wife. I was pissed that I left my wallet. We had 30 minutes to go do something real quick, and it pissed me off. And I checked myself in 2 seconds. I shut that window of anger. I shut that window of negativity. I shut off that negative energy, that low vibrating anger and negativity. Because I'm like, why the fuck should I put her through this? I told her I'm not mad at you. Why would we put our people through that? It is so repulsive when we operate from this low vibration. People are not attracted to that. Regardless of if you're mad at them or not, you're putting off negative energy. You're vibrating at a low fucking frequency. And this is repulsive to them. Over time, they'll just get sick of it. So what you have to do is be accountable to this energy at every moment, regardless of the situation. Accountability is regardless of the situation. How are you conducting yourself? So most people believe in therapy and all this, and I get it. You have to address your problems. But therapy is about problems, and coaching is about solutions. The solution is you, motherfucker. We can pick up problems like that. Once you notice the problem, then you're in the mindset to solve it. If you can be aware of it, you can be accountable to it, you can solve it that day and not go back. So knowing that your daily habits are what will construct your abilities to stay accountable to thoughts and energy, you can move forward and graduate very quickly. And that's how I did it, because over the 10 years of my incarceration, I realized one fucking thing, that a man is more useful when he travels alone because he reflects more. He's more accountable. His awareness level is up. You start having negative thoughts. If your wife tells you, hey, do the dishes, and it's at the end of a 15-hour day, and your actions are in alignment with that, so you're like, okay, I'll do it. But if your thoughts, your subconscious thoughts are, this fucking bitch, I've been working all day, 15 hours, she can't even do the dishes, makes me do them. If you put that energy off onto your people, that's not in alignment with the outcome you want. No wonder you fucked everything up. And you're thinking, I didn't do anything. Didn't you, motherfucker? Didn't you? This is the same type of shit that we would have to deal with in the cell. Passive, pussy, bitch-ass motherfucker who knows the energy he's putting off. Or you just go up and say, hey, stop that shit. He's like, I didn't do anything. You didn't physically do anything, but you're putting that bitch-ass energy in the fucking air. Don't be a bitch with your energy. You men, you women, stop doing that. If you say you'll die for your people, then live for them. Live for them with quality energy. Give them what they need to grow. That safe relationship. The safety of that space. My wife always tells me, you're the spot that I'm safe with. I feel just safe with. This is where growth occurs. It doesn't occur with constant negativity and constant bad energy. I need you guys to know that the biggest thing I'm teaching here is awareness to your mental state. A dumb bitch, motherfucker, try to hop on my program and see some fitness and diet, and then also the Zoom calls for mindset. I don't need the training and diet. I just need the mindset. Motherfucker. The only way to be able to control your mind is to be able to control everything in your day that is hardest for you. So that when you get these out of the way, they're no longer taking up your energy. You only can make a few fucking choices a day. Thus, the reason billionaires wear the same fucking shirt. They don't got time to be like, should I wear the magenta one today? Or should I wear the fuchsia one? They're kind of the same shade. Motherfucker, put a shirt on. all your thoughts at a certain level. Everything should be the internal landscape that creates the external world. I only exist in the state of creation. This is a state of creation. A man, his actions are on autopilot. I'll be at the gym, motherfucker. Not going to talk myself out. How are you going to break these limiting beliefs you have about yourself if you never get to the root? The root is internal. Attack the root. It's 2021, motherfucker. Therapy is old shit based on problems, and coaching is solutions. You know the problem you got by now. The action solves it. The action of thought. The action of thought. So get your daily habits in alignment with the exterior world you want to create. Your workout, your training, your reading, your food intake, your wake up, everything that disciplines you. So that all energy can go into awareness of thought construction, and being accountable to your energy that you put out. So everything you do is of a quality caliber, because you're never wasting energy with the fucking negotiations people. How much energy did you waste last week negotiating with if you should eat that or this, negotiating if you should go to the gym or not, if you go after work or before work? Settle that in stone. Watch how much energy you have. Just one big old waste due to these negotiations with the daily habits that should be fucking non-negotiable. You guys, the accountability pyramid, the elementary phase is action. If you never get past the daily actions that have to be non-negotiable, you will never elevate to the level of being accountable to thought and energy that these higher individuals must operate. I love you guys. The day you start to put all these steps into play and you see your energy, you see that negativity inside of you as something that's under your control, you will kill it in every way. I've had the hardest time my whole life controlling negativity, not sharking on motherfuckers. I know what I'm capable of. Been in the penitentiary for 10 years. Motherfuckers out here are soft-ass bitches to me. But that doesn't mean I have to break character because they're a certain way. I stick to what I said regardless, as should you, as you must. Last video was they lied to you. Lied to you. Something wrong with the man who wants his people to lie to him. If you don't like the facts about you, you ain't gonna like this video, because hard truths are gonna save you. Hard truths are gonna save you. And when you're part of a bigger circle, when you're part of a bigger community, like my online Watch and Fit GP community, you get that. You get that right in front of a bunch of other people. And the ones who want that, they want the level up, they're ready. Now, we have a Zoom call every Saturday at 2 p.m. and every Sunday at 2 p.m. where everybody gets on the Zoom call and just asks me their questions. Now, some people that are killing it in my program, I just praise them because I don't care. I'm not going to be biased to you. If you killed it, you killed it. And if you didn't, I'm going to call you on it, and it's going to be the best thing that ever happened. The thing about motherfuckers is don't be throwing stones if you live in a glass house. And your boy throws boulders because we live in the motherfucking penthouse. That's why. That's why we work to be free of weakness. So we can give the hard truths to really level people up. Your weakness is your people's way out, motherfucker. You know this. So when this man stepped up and he said, Wes, I got a big problem. It's aching at my heart. My nephew's getting caught in that drug life, that just straight juvenile bullshit, delinquent lifestyle. He's starting to side with him. What do? He won't listen to me. I said, I wouldn't listen to you either, motherfucker. Do you listen to you? I'm looking at you right now. It's obvious that you don't even listen to you. Why do you think he's going to listen to you? This is the hardest truth a man can take. The reality is, this man was not more than about 3 years out from being the motherfucker that his nephew would listen to. Does he have the motherfucking balls to pull it off is the fucking question. All you motherfuckers could be that man who stays void of weakness so his people don't have a way out when he's fucking speaking. And that's addressing it all. That's addressing everything that you know your conscience is telling you to let the fuck up so your voice can be fucking heard. Motherfuckers just think that people need to listen to you. That is the farthest from the fucking truth. Ain't nobody's got to fucking listen to you. So this is what it comes down to is he's just trying to give his nephew pointers, and his nephew's just fucking disregarding him. And I said, I bet he would listen to me. I bet he would, and that's why a lot of people do. I unbiasedly created someone who earned the right to speak. That's all I want. You don't fucking have to listen to me. Like I said, a great teacher ain't going to tell you what to see. He's going to tell you where to look. You don't have to fucking listen to me. You have to listen to your conscience. And my program, my process, is going to teach you to listen to your conscience. And when your conscience is screaming at you to get rid of the ticks, when your conscience is screaming at you to fucking level up that bank account, when your conscience is screaming at you to quit drinking, quit the drugs, that's what must be done, because that's your fucking purpose. Those are the steps to living your purpose. That's your vision of who you are at your highest level, being set from above. It's not a what if. It's a must be, motherfucker. This is a must be. People always ask me, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do if your son starts going down the road you're going down? Then I'm going to adapt in the fucking right amount of time. I'm going to adapt in due time to each situation. I'm going to apply the right amount of compassion when needed, and I'm going to apply the right amount of compression when needed. It's not just all one or the other, motherfucker. It takes you to be tapped in, to really sense this in others. It takes experience in life to be able to sense this in others. What the biggest problem is what people are doing is preparing their kids wrong. They're preparing their kids wrong. They're not giving them the right rite of passage. My son is going to get paid allowance for living a solid personal development process. His workouts, his meals, his diet, the books he's reading and the reports he writes for me is what he's going to be getting paid allowance for. I'm not going to have him taking out the trash because I don't want him to be a trash man. I know. And guess what? I know trash men, landscapers, car washers, the people who do these urgent tasks, not important ones, they're great motherfuckers. But they're rare. And the reason they're great is because they have a great mind towards this. They speak to themselves well when they do it. Most motherfuckers who work jobs like that really just tear themselves up the whole time. Their self-talk is massively ungrateful, massively negative during these types of fucking careers, these jobs, whatever the fuck. I mean, I have a trash man here. He does some time. Every time I'm hopping out the Rolls and Lambo, he's like, damn, we're so blessed. Oh, shit. He's got a bunch of kids. His girl is back on that fucking black, fucking running amok. And he's just being a solid man taking care of his kids. He has the right perspective, though. When I talk to him, I can sense he's just a proud man. Still, though, he has to address his conscience's call. If his conscience's call is that he needs to fucking put down the cervezas and fucking pick up the weights after work, then that's what the fuck he has to do. And he knows it because he said it to me. Now, if he's not adhering to his conscience, he's not going to be the speaker that his kids needs. He's not going to be walking the path to alignment so everything falls in his way. You motherfuckers are missing this whole thing called alignment. Your thoughts, your energy, your actions in alignment with God. What? If they're not, it's not going to happen. There's going to be massive hurdles that you're creating from lack of alignment. This morning I saw 444, 555. I just kept hitting the numbers right on the head. I haven't messed up in any way. I haven't broken character. I'm eating the way I need to eat to look the way I want to look. I'm training and getting up the way I need to train and get up for the life I want to support. I'm getting to work to create the future I want. This is alignment. If you don't have a path, if you don't have a course of action, then get somebody's course. The reason people sell courses is because they came from here to here. If you get on my business course, I show you how I came from here to here. The only people who are going to get you past your stupid mistakes that you will make are the people who went through them very fucking quick. Very quick. And the people who went through them time and time again, making the same mistake. As long as you've overcome these hurdles, you will see it. Surround yourself with the people who overcame that which still holds you down. This is the easiest form of logic ever. They know the answers. They're the quality role models. I need you guys to fucking drop the bullshit so you can be the quality role models. You can give your kids the rite of passage they need. The shit that we all missed. My parents always think I'm, because I talk this way about men and about women. They just judge themselves. And the thing that sucks is they don't get it. I told them evolution has occurred. You guys didn't have the internet. You guys didn't have coaches. Guys weren't being taught personal development at this level. I will be obsolete to my son when he grows up. This method will soon be obsolete. Every method will soon be obsolete. But we are the innovators pushing it forward, living it, doing it. My son will laugh at my pictures. Dad, remember Dad with this old-ass Rolls Royce? I mean, this is just how it is. Everything evolves. But as long as we're pushing, we're on the forefront. You have to fuck with people who are relevant now. Grandpa's method ain't gonna work with this inflation base. When everything's fucked, Grandpa's method ain't working for a lot of people anymore. It's 2021. You have to get on the internet. You have to brand yourself and monetize your passion. If you're not monetizing your passion, your hobby in 2021, you're a fucking idiot. This is what we need to teach each other. They're not teaching it in schools. I'm here to teach it. And the only way you're going to be impervious to all the pitfalls, all the fucking drama you go through as an entrepreneur is to have a high level of personal development, a high level of stress management, which this lifestyle teaches. Every entrepreneur should fucking conduct himself like a pro fucking athlete. That's what we're doing. We're making sure that we have the energy to stay up the long hours, and we have the fucking ability to be aware of our state, to harness that abundance and give so that our frequency begets the frequency we want. We want abundant people who give. We don't operate from scarcity like most of the fucking people on street level down here who don't get what they're putting out. Law of attraction is drawing in others who operate from scarcity, so they'll never get what they want. I just want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the magic I've found. And that's how this all started. I just got on Instagram, and I'm like, I have to share what worked for me. It was beaming out of my soul that I found it after all these years of fucking myself up. Pleasure chasing. Fucking constantly on this perpetual pleasure chase that never ended. As I left the penitentiary, I knew I was going to be isolated. I knew I did not understand their habits. I couldn't even grasp their conversations. And my level of elevation was going to keep me isolated. Success teaches you isolation. It doesn't matter what you're successful in. You will not fit into the masses. And you don't want it. They're going to misunderstand you at every turn. Stop trying to have people understand your vision. They're far from it. They're far from it. You're going to be misunderstood by everybody you know. You have as unrealistic habits as I do. At first, they're always going to tell you that they believe in what you do. They want to do it. It sounds good. The discipline is something that they need. And then once they fail on the path that you teach them, they're going to denounce everything you taught. He's crazy. What's the matter with that guy? Nobody can sustain that level of body fat. Nobody can just get up every day like that. Nobody can work that hard. Yes, they can. As soon as you realize the only reason you're tired is because you're focused on you. The only reason you're hungry is because you're focused on you. The only reason you're desiring anything other than your higher self is because you haven't transcended self. One of the craziest things that ever happened. This is one of the craziest things that ever happened. And this is how simply I teach my elevated mindset and how I create a 10.0 individual. Okay, Tom Hanks came down to have dinner with Tom Hanks. Chet Hanks, his son, is one of my clients. He's killing. He literally has altered his life drastically, completely changed the individual he is from an addict to one of the most disciplined people I know. You guys, this is crazy. So Tom says, how? How you, Wes? He said in that Tom Hanks voice. Like, how? How you? Like, fucking, and I'm like, he said, we went to every therapist, every rehab, everything. And you're the one who turned my son around. You're the one who did it. And I said, yeah, it's very simple. Let me explain this to you. So in this whole aspect of everything, I said, Tom, so you played Forrest Gump, played Private Ryan, and said, you played a lot of characters, right? He's like, yeah, I played a lot of characters. And it was hard once you were that character for 3, 6, or 12 months to even not play that character in your downtime, correct? He's like, yeah, of course. It's difficult to move from that person I've been for so long on camera, even into normal life. I'm like, that's what we did. We created the 10.0 Chet. I've created the 10.0 Wes Watson. This individual who has a certain set of actions, a certain appearance, a certain character that's unwavering, energy that he operates from, and a demeanor that's singular to him. So this individual, it's your higher self governing you and keeping you from operating from that self-sabotaging behavior. Over time, by us having Chet operate from his higher self, he just became that man. There was a time recently where one of my old vices was calling me, and I swore I was going to break. And it was, I'll be honest, it was the strip club. I was feeling lonely. I was feeling broken. My heart was in pieces. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to the strip club. But my higher self doesn't believe in that. I don't want my daughter I don't want any woman to have to succumb to that type of behavior. Like, I don't want her to have to degrade herself like that. So here I am, just when I'm at a low frequency mindset, saying, fuck that, I'm going. These girls are going to love me. I'm Wes Watson. This is when my ego's running rampant. And I'm operating in a state of low frequency, which is desire. I just want female attention. And so here I go, and I'm saying I'm going to go. But then my higher self, this person I've created, that has a certain set of core beliefs, values, and virtues. And it's this man that won't break. Like, fuck no, Wes, you don't go to that shit. You don't even engage in anything like that. You don't support that type of business or that type of behavior. This is what your construction of your higher self will do. 10.0 self is that individual you're creating, that character, that governs. And as you step into this person, by having unwavering discipline, by having virtues that are singular to you, and mean more to you than any of your desires being fulfilled, this is how you start to construct a new identity. People don't realize that their identity is matched to their output. Your identity can never surpass your output. You can never lie to yourself. That's why people have they have this fucking identity complex. They have that imposter syndrome because they haven't done enough work to be where they want to be and be who they want to be. I constructed this higher self, and I want you guys all to write down on paper your 10.0 self, your highest self, the appearance of you, unbiasedly at the highest level. Do you want a bunch of tattoos? Do you want to be 240, jack, and fucking this and that? Write that down, your exact appearance. No lies, no lies or deceit. Comparing it to where you're at or the work you have to do. No laziness can be involved in this. As you complete exactly who you want to be proud of being at this moment. Write down your appearance. And then write down the actions of the individual that you would want to be, like your highest level actions. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to strip clubs, I don't partake in any vices. I'm not that person, I'm a committed man. I only engage in committed relationships with one partner. This is what I do, this is who I am. This is me constructing this individual. I wake up early, I work out every day, I stay in top tier shape, and I'm success driven. Write down the actions and the actions you partake and the actions you don't. Next, write down the energy you possess, felt by self and felt by others. Like this should just be like 2 paragraphs, Next, you write down the character that you operate from, the demeanor you have around it. Now you've constructed this individual on paper, you read who this person is. Whenever you try to go back into those self-sabotaging behaviors, These bullshit ass, bitch ass behaviors of West, lower West Washington, not my higher 10.0 self, this individual that I've always wanted to be. Then you smack the fuck out of yourself and discipline yourself. Two things. The two ways to discipline yourself when you're operating at a low frequency. One, peak physical performance. During peak physical performance, you cannot be in a low frequency state. High intensity workout, burpees, HIIT training, bag work, something to get your heart fucking going and puts you in a flow state, removes you from that state of desire. If you're desiring, you're not on purpose. When you're desiring, you're on Wes Watson. When you're on purpose, you're operating from your higher self. That path above that you're supposed to walk in this life. So as you build this person, and then as you discipline yourself, the first step, which is peak physical performance when you get in a low frequency state, and then I want you to use the other tool for discipline. The other tool for discipline is becoming the source of what you see. Over my years of working with individuals, I've noticed that I have a workflow. I have a 60-40-20 workflow. I'm 60 minutes in flow state working with a client, complete flow, monotasking, not thinking about the world around me. And then when I get right off that call, I work 40 minutes of monotonous tasks. Email, content creation and posting, no deep thinking, text messages, anything of that sort, stuff around the house, 40 minutes. And then 20 minutes back of HIIT training, like burpees, push-ups. I mean, even like a fast walk around the fucking neighborhood with my girl. Like anything like this is gonna fucking work. So this is the 60-40-20 workflow. 60 minutes flow state with a client, deep monotasking, fully in the moment, and then 40 minutes of monotonous tasks, then 20 minutes of HIIT training to then cleanse the palate again to get back on a 60-minute call to be in flow state. So what I've realized is in that downtime, if I don't have a workflow in the downtime, that's when the desires creep in. Because boredom leads to desire these devices. If I'm on purpose and I'm on West and I'm working with a client, the world around me disappears. Then when I come back off that call, I want a fucking cheeseburger. I want sex. I want this. I want that. I want more money. I want. That's when I realized you have to stay in control of this. And number two, the second disciplinary tactic to get yourself out of low frequency state, become the source of what you see. When I'm on those calls, when I'm making this video, I can't think of any desires. I don't use the bathroom. I don't want to eat nothing. I don't need pancakes. I don't need sex. I don't need fucking extra money. I don't need anything at that time. I'm on purpose. Squats. Hope this was very useful, you guys. I rarely break shit down in this depth, but you guys need it. I want you to push forward. I want you to realize that low frequency Wes Watson that goes into boredom and then starts to operate from desires, and then that leads to vices. He's very self-destructive. He operates from a lot of guilt and shame. I only really mess up by overcarving up on a carb day. That's the only way I'm flawed in this life anymore. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fucking meaningless sex, meaningless anything. Nothing like that happens in my life. But I know you guys still operate from those bullshit behaviors. And that keeps that shame loop going, where you feel shameful from your actions the night before, and then you engage them again because you're looking for happiness in the same place you lose it, like every other dipshit human and the old me. So I'm telling you guys, 2 ways to get out of that low frequency state, peak physical performance, and becoming the source of what you see for others. And you're seeking inner peace. So you're bringing other people inner peace by solving their problems. Hope this was very fucking useful. I fucking love you guys. I know you needed a little more detail today, because I did. So I tap into the collective whole, the collective space, the collective consciousness. And I knew that's what you needed today. I'm going to be here for you till the day I fucking close. Oh, till the day I fall. No matter what happens. Because I cannot operate from an excuse. Once I've transcended self, and you need to know that. You'll never be too tired. You'll never be any of these things that your lower self drags you down with once you transcend self. This is the only way to fully adhere to your purpose the rest of your life, the self-transcendence. You have to do it. Craziest thing, Paul Mayer read my hand the other day. The stuff he was telling me would fuck you up. You'd be like, holy shit, what the fuck? Certain things, and they were just something no one could know, no one could tell. Yes, the divine is in you. This is real. Tap into your power. I love you guys. We're going to take this to the top together. Ride with you, boy. Let's go. The reason so many individuals are losing sight of their vision and ultimately their entire lives, their selfish self-talk is permeating their perspective, derailing them from their desired actions, and ultimately completely altering their entire outcome of life. And they don't see it all starts with that selfish self-talk. That me, I need this, I don't have enough sleep, I don't have enough energy. Is it all about you? Is everything all about you? You finally will start to operate from abundance. You step into that mindset of, none of this is about you. None of this is about you, motherfucker. None of it. The fact is, if you wake up, the easiest way to enter that abundant mindset is to wake up, and the first thing you tell yourself, and you repeat in your head throughout the day, is how can I best serve everybody today? Instead of, I need this, I want this. This is where all the problems come from. You'll never be fulfilled if you fucking think like that. If you think, how can I best serve everybody today? You will operate from complete abundance. The person who serves others, even when inconvenienced, especially when inconvenienced. Lately, I've been initiating that inconvenience factor into my growth and saying, that's who I am. Who I really am, my level of growth, is when I'm inconvenienced, how I react, how my self-talk is, how my subconscious thoughts are, and how my energy is at that moment when I'm inconvenienced. So I turn the time around then to really set myself straight. Fact is, so many victims are built in that scarcity victim mindset. Look at people always ask me, Wes, how'd you get out of prison? How'd you make it off parole? How'd you do all this? It was my thoughts and my actions. My self-talk wasn't defeating. I wasn't at a deficit. I was operating from complete abundance. I'm happy with my program. Working out makes me fulfilled. This gives me inner peace. I feel strong. I love going every day. The way I spoke to myself within is how I created my perspective on the world. The way you view the world is a confession of character. The way we view the world is a secret confession of character. If you view the world as if it's all against you, it's because you're a fucking victim-ass bitch. That's why these grown-ass baby boys can't make it out of the penitentiary without coming out here and falling victim to all these selfish-ass desires. Real men are selfless. Real men aren't selfish. The second you get it, it's gonna fucking happen. Throughout my day, sometimes I start to go there. I start to be like, but I need this, but I want that. Growth is about checking your fucking self. Checking yourself right away. Going to that bullshit that doesn't suit you. What suits the man is to build himself into such a fucking product that he can best serve everybody around him. By me waking up early. By me going to the gym in the morning, making myself strong. By me eating correctly. By me reflecting and checking all this negative energy, these negative thoughts. Getting these mindset tricks. I'm able to conquer life. The reason these fucks blame the system or blame the government or blame other shit is because they haven't realized it's all on you, motherfucker. Everything is all on you. It's your fault. When you know how to train your mind correctly, you can get over every block, every hurdle. If one motherfucker did it, you can. So the fact that some certain situations have arose, you can navigate, you can pivot, you can get around it. If you're strong enough, smart enough, and realize your mind is either constructing your strengths or developing your greatest fucking weaknesses. I've done this since the fucking beginning. Look at those around me in the penitentiary. I serve them daily. I was on autopilot. A man who wakes up to serve others, that's extreme confidence. He knows he's got it. He knows he's got it under control. So he has plenty of time for others. Those bitches who say, oh, I keep negative people out of my life. Those fucking idiots don't realize they're operating from scarcity at that moment by staying away from negative people. Don't let them drain you. Don't fall victim to it. That's your choice. You can choose to build them. You don't have to let their thoughts and their actions and shit drain you. In all reality, if if you were to still work on them, you could be telling yourself, I'm drained by nobody. No pussy-ass, bitch-ass situation in this motherfucker drains me. I've been around everything. How the fuck is some simpleton's shitty little fucking problem out here gonna fuck with your boy? Been through it all. I can just sit there calmly, absorb their stress and their struggle, and help them out. Because the fact is if someone complains to you, it's not negativity. They look up to you. They admire the answer and response they're gonna get from you. In all reality, you're looking at it wrong. If you look at it as this person's complaining to me, sharing negative situations with me because they respect me and know I have the fucking answer, it would be much different than if you were going, oh, this person's bringing negativity to me. You're fucking my day up. In all reality, the pussies who operate that way don't realize how weak they really fucking are. I take everything as a challenge, see everything as a win, because I know, essentially, what's hardest for me. It is hard to deal with negative people, but that's why it's so gratifying when you get the results in it. And that's why it's so gratifying when you don't crack and just crush them. When you really stay patient, when you didn't want to. This is what it's all about, what makes you proud, how it affects you. In your life, everything is about how it makes you feel. So if it's extremely difficult for you, it's going to make you feel exponentially greater. So we go against these heart attacks. We don't run from negativity. We use it as a stepping stone. We don't avoid anything because we're operating out of abundance. We got too little sleep that night. Good. I'm so mentally strong you can't fuck with me. I mean, obviously, we don't purposely fuck ourselves up. But if situations don't arise that aren't favorable, we don't fucking tap. We use that as a stepping stone to our next level. Good. I've done more with less, motherfucker. Yes. That's the mindset of the fucking person who won't be defeated. The person who sees everything as a win. Look around. That could be being gifted to you from above. Life's happening for you. You were stagnant. It put a negative person in your place because you needed that next level of growth. You needed more patience to be a better father to your son. You needed more patience to be good to all the strangers around you. So I put this rude stranger in your way. And it was a test. Did you pass it? I see everything as a test to bring home that man. The man I am in the street is the man I need to bring home. So I have to be kind to everybody. Everybody. So I know that the correct hand follows me home to my family where I need it most. I've failed at this so many fucking times. Everything I'm going through is a daily struggle. As I evolve, I share it with you. I find a solution, and I know you'll find the solution through this. So wake up. Do me a favor. If you're having trouble being grateful, if you're having trouble with that selfish self-talk, always needing shit, just do this. Wake up and think, how can I best serve everybody today? Serve yourself in the ways that count. Personal development, exercise, diet, eating positive shit. This is how you serve yourself. You need nothing more. So anything more than that would cease to suffice. It's not going to work for you because we don't need anything more than that. Food, water, basic needs, positivity, good energy, inner peace, cultivated flow state. This is what we need. We need this to be happy. Everything else is a facade. So cultivate this. Give yourself this. Serve yourself first so you can serve everybody else better. Wake up, serve yourself in the morning, and then distribute your best self to everybody else the rest of the day. I love you guys this week. In this life, there is no lies. There's absolutely no lies. None. You are simply, your energy is simply a mixture of your self-talk and your actions. And that's just today. Every day you have a choice to get up and raise your rate of vibration, raise your energy, bring yourself to the level of what you see in your head. Who you envision yourself as, your highest self. And that's why I simply say, to start off this process, you have to find what you admire in others and do that, be that, become that. It's that easy. I learned this in the penitentiary because I was insecure. I did have a lack of confidence. I walked in the chow hall the first few times, and I'm like, holy shit, these dudes are intense, these dudes are crazy. I come walking in, and I'm at Sentinel, and I come sit down at the table. We're all segregated by tables. So I sit down with one of my Dago cats, Jim, and I sit next to two IE cats. IE is the Inland Empire. I sit next to him. This motherfucking rhino, this cat, has an I and an E on his face. His whole face. And it's bright red. He just got it blasted. And Jammer tells me how they just were trying to put in work. They had their hands raised because they wanted to get their letters. You have to earn your letters in there. You have to earn them. So how you earn your letters is putting in work for your people, smashing one of your people out, your own people. The first thing about this is the person getting smashed out, getting stabbed, getting removed from the yard, doesn't even know. And everybody else does. Everybody else knows it's going down, except that person. So they're just walking around, doo-doo-doo, minding their own business, and then just fucking goes off. Whether they're getting stabbed or their ass beat, they get set up every time. They get set up by their people. Like I told you before, the sickeningest shit is when they'll bring a chomo out to the yard, a straight chomo. They'll know he's got bad paperwork. They'll bring him out to the yard and befriend him. They'll be like, hey, let's get some burpees in, big dog. Let's handle this workout. They get his heart pumping, get his blood flowing, doing push-ups, boom, boom, boom. Doing the burpees, pistons, I go, you go, I go, you go. Till the dude's heart's racing. They're like, hey, let's get some pull-ups, let's get some bar. The second he jumps up on the bars, swap, swap, just take him out. Hit his neck, hit his under his abdomen, and the dude spills out. He's done. Dead fucking body. This is a common occurrence in the penitentiary. People act like it don't fucking exist because they don't see it on the news. Motherfucker, you ain't been there. This is how I learned how to control my energy in an authentic manner. Don't overstep who you are. Don't try to be all fucking something you're not. This is being through duration of time that you've existed as the person you appear to be. Fraudulent ass shit in the penitentiary does not fall. It does not fly. Not at all. The motherfucker just looks the part. He's joined that costume fucking party. You just want to appear like something you're not. He gets labeled as that. You're like, oh, yeah, bitch ass, dope, weak ass motherfucker. Look at that fool all strung out. Everybody knows it. The workout color, the fools that get their money, they all got respect for each other. The dope fiends, they all sit in the shadows and play their fucking games. This is how it is. This is how it is out here. You have to fucking conduct yourself in a manner you admire. You have to respect yourself to respect your life. Nothing is fucking given. It's an eye for an eye, energy exchange. You're creating who you are. When you walk in the room, people know, did this bitch get up on time, conduct himself right, and does he live a right life? Or when you walk in the room, they're like, look at this shady-ass bitch. I can tell this motherfucker's a shady fuck. Why the fuck is it anything else? So the spineless-ass dude who decides to fucking spend his whole life doing shit he likes, pleasure chasing and being a bitch, that shit's known. You can't fucking hide from what you are. You are exactly what you do. You are the culmination of your motherfucking daily acts over the duration of time. I could wake up tomorrow and just be a bitch tomorrow. And if I got on this fucking camera as a bitch in the morning, how would it come across in an authentic version of who the fuck I am? So the person got up, sat with consciousness, gathered his answers from above, skilled them out in a selfless manner because he wants to see people succeed. The motherfucker who pushes himself in every fucking set. This ain't fucking gifted. This is earned. The motherfucker who wants it gifted has a timeline on his fucking life. Fuck that timeline. A timeline is the opposite of being in a flow state. It's the opposite of being in the moment. You'll never figure out who the fuck you are. You'll never reach a level of self-discovery needed if you put a fucking timeline on your motherfucking life. You have to go into these processes, your morning process, who you are. You have to go into this shit in an authentic manner. Just bow it down like, fuck, I want to sit here and I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be. I'm going to be myself. And then your answers come. And then you earn them. Then you push them to levels. At 1 year, you're at the fucking 1 year level. 3 years, you're at the 3 year level. 10 fucking years, you're at the 10 year level. You don't get a level you didn't fucking earn them. Walk around with that 10-year strut, with that fucking cold straw on the yard when you've done your first year. You're booked. You're done. You're done. You can't fake that shit. Out here, motherfuckers can fake it. Because motherfuckers will fall for it. Ain't no motherfucker like me ever falling for it. I can see a half-step, soft-ass motherfucker from a mile away. And the motherfucker don't have to be tatted, beat up, and all this shit. He just has to be conducting himself in an authentic manner according to the man he wishes to create, which is constantly changing due to our capacity. You have to fucking sit with yourself and find your motherfucking answers. Don't use my motherfucking answers. Life is preparation. You're preparing yourself for these hard times. It's getting done by this time. Motherfuckers are getting done by this time. This baby bitch ass time is doing a bitch ass motherfucker in. How the fuck are you gonna ever manage when he gets home? You realize what prison is like in different countries? America's fucking soft. County's the hardest in America. It's still soft compared to fucking Russia or some shit or normal life in other countries. What the fuck? What the fuck? Your life's hard, situations are hard, compared to fucking what? This ain't eating bonbons on the couch watching the fucking Kardashians. You ain't keeping up with shit. You ain't keeping up with shit if you're fucking letting yourself down. This is pride accumulating through actions. You create who you are. Why the fuck would you want anything different? If you want the outcome without the work, you're a fake ass motherfucker. You're about appearances. I had to learn it the hard way. I was that way. Looked like I'd done time. In the early stages, I wanted to feel comfort, but you don't get it that way. You get the comfort by earning the confidence by putting in the work. You don't get to feel comfortable. Plus, you have to fucking earn it. You ain't that. That's not authentic. You're not fucking that. It's that simple. So in the penitentiary, motherfuckers straight wearing that costume. They'll fucking look hard as fuck. And they'll bitch the fuck up all the fucking time. The blasphemous, dumbest looking motherfucker who acts the hardest is the one who hits that bitch belt the quickest. All the face tats, all the shit, all the fucking bullshit. That's that dope fiend motherfucker that goes out backwards, tail between his legs. The real ones usually don't even look like me. They're completely not blasted. They're doing 25 because they did one thing that led them there. One big ass thing. And they still have trust in their life. They still have love for their life. They still want their life back. The bitch ass motherfuckers who live that revolving door life, who have given up, they have the least respect for self. We have to change these fucking definitions. That's not hard. That's stupid. That ain't hard. That's stupid. Leaving yourself in fucking tears over choices as a grown-ass man, a man? You ain't a man. You ain't taking care of your fucking thing. If you ain't fucking responsible, this is the definition of a motherfucking man. Responsibility. Don't try to jump into something now. Or take it as a fucking insult when you're not at that level. Accept your level. Accept your motherfucking level. The reason people tap is because they see themselves on a different fucking level than they earn. So then they tap because they don't want to look like fucking something they fucking are. That's sickening. In the penitentiary, you come in, your paperwork speaks for itself. Then it's your program. Do you do your time? Does your time fucking do you? Nothing worse than that motherfucker that comes up to you in the fucking block or on the yard telling you they've done a bunch of years, looking like the bunch of years did fucking them. Don't come out off this lockdown showing on your exterior who the fuck you are inside, a soft ass bitch. Showing your exterior, showing you're proud of internally. That is the only depiction of who the fuck you are. The way you change your external fucking features, your external aesthetics, opposed to letting them fucking beat you the fuck up. Nobody wants to look worse. I won't believe the lie. Is this all about looks? Fuck no. This is about creation of the person you admire. This is about raising vibration, raising energy to walk in the room and uplift others. Uplift others by uplifting yourself. This is the most noble, selfless thing you can do. Fuck my sleep. Fuck if I have to work out hard. Fuck that food. I'm bringing my people up. It's up to me. If it'll be, it's up to fucking me. This is what it is. I had to do that in the pen. I couldn't let them slip. They were weak. They had never done nothing. I was the one. I said, fuck it. I'll get up right here. I'll work hard. Leaders do fucking more. That's the definition. Leaders do fucking more. So much conflict, Jim. That's Watson's way. What's better? What's worse? What's this? What's that? The only thing that I was ever trying to do by making my life so difficult with these daily habits that are just, they're obscene, they're unrealistic. Everyone just thinks they're cap, they're bullshit, there's no way. The only reason I lived like this for so long is because I was in so much pain. It was the only way I could distract myself. Have you ever been fucking straight manic when you're in a state where you can't even breathe, you can't calm down, you're consistently shaky, your central nervous system is fried? That's how I was for so fucking long. And I just, instead of laying down and taking it and like calming down or living like that, I just got up and did more work. And then when I learned to target that work towards others, I realized that I was never thinking about myself. I was always just thinking about what I'm creating for someone else in the future, what I'm creating to bring to people in my immediate life, what I'm creating so that people will listen to me, what I'm building so that I can value people, and then what people around me need. I never think about myself. I have this outlet where I just got home after doing shit all fucking day. All day. And it's 10:30. I literally don't have a second to think about myself. I have